Hey guys, it's your old pal Daryl again. Although I'm going by a new handle now, WendigoYT. Has a nice ring to it, so I apologize if my hair's a little bit of a mess, because I just woke up. Today, I thought I'd try something a little different. Today, since I'm a bit of a art fanatic, and I have my own Deviantart page, which I'll list in the comment section. No, not the comment section, the description down below. I'm gonna do a little bit of an art deconstruction. By that I mean I take a few pieces of art, review them, and discuss the more finer points if there are any. And with that being said, I'll talk to you all later. Starting our list off nicely, I figured we would start with something a little bit tame, a little bit cutesy. And with that, I started with Dogfin by Cryptid Creations. Cryptid Creations has been known for the daily cryptids on DeviantArt, which I like every now and then. It serves as a nice change of pace, and for good reason too. Cause look how cute that is. God, I'm sounding sappy just by talking about it. But you can tell the amount of detail that Cryptid Creations puts into each deviation. Brush strokes, background, everything. Like I said, best way to start off the list. Coming up on number 2 on our list is A Samurai and His Love by Kaiju Samurai. If it wasn't already obvious to you, it's a shipping art by Kaiju Samurai surrounding Godzilla and a humanized Mothra. I have a hard time understanding this shipping because in one movie they're bitter enemies, in the next they're close friends. So if anyone knows anything about that, please explain it to me in the comments section, because I really have a hard time understanding it. Overall, it doesn't look like a bad piece, though. Kaiju Samurai has been known for top-notch work surrounding kaiju. Like I said, I'll leave his channel in the... not his channel, but his page in the description below. With that being said, on to the next one. Coming in at number 3 is Inu Suit by Sakimi-chan. If it wasn't already obvious to you, I'm sorry if I'm sounding like a dick saying that, but it's obviously Inuyasha in a tuxedo. Which, admittedly, he does look kind of dapper in, but apparently not to him. Apparently the kimono suits him more better. Me, I'm more of a... I don't know, what am I? I mean, to each his own. But if there's one thing you can count on with Sakimi-chan's works, it's realism. Because when you look at Inuyasha's face, you can tell it's almost lifelike. And full of emotion, mostly disgust. But, yeah. This piece definitely deserved a number 3 spot in the list. And now we're back to the cute stuff. At number 4, we have Pikachu and Mimikyu by Dave19. This is a personal favorite for me because ever since Pokemon Red, I loved Pikachu. When he posted this deviation and I stumbled across it, I was like, So that's what she looks like as a human. Or, oh well. Of course, the first time that Mimikyu was introduced, I thought it was some sort of creepy ass joke, and I was like, what the fuck is that thing? I've done some looking into it, and it's a legit Pokemon. Not sure if it's a Pikachu evolution or what, but it sure does look kind of creepy. I mean, that's just my opinion, but I felt it was worth mentioning in the number 4 slot. Tell me what you think. Oh, Mordessa, how I loathe and love you. This piece was a real gem for me. In case you aren't familiar with this, it's Mordessa by Rocktopus64. And Mordessa is the main antagonist of the video game Enclave. I'm sure you're not familiar with it because it was released back in the... I think it was in the late 2000s. It was released for PC and old school Xbox, so very few people know about it. I was one of the fortunate ones. Some of you may not like it for its otherwise questionable hit markings, but I liked it. But I digress. When I came across this piece, I was like, holy shit! Somebody actually made a piece on this? This had to get a number 5 slot, easily. There was no question about it, no debate. Just had to be in there. Good lord. I have a feeling that if this was ever implemented into the game, it would be OP as fuck in multiplayer. This is number 6 in the list. Mark II Exoskeleton by Tekka Crow. It's obviously an exoskeleton for the UNSC or ONI, whichever one handles the Spartans. If you actually take a closer look at it, it shares some qualities that are resemblant to the Mjolnir Mark V armor, similar to what Caboose has in Red vs. Blue. But there are some significant differences, such as the 50 cal machine guns on the shoulders, the rocket launcher on the left arm, and the minigun on the right arm. Also, there's a little power cord running towards the back of it, so it must be powered from an external source. I mean, that's what I'm taking from it. If Tekka Crow is watching this, please tell me what the power source is, because I think I'm on the ball with my prediction. But my thought process was that it was pretty cool enough to get a number 6 slot at least. I mean, all cool art gets into the art deconstruction. Because if I feel like it needs to be discussed, it's getting in there. So, there it is. I don't know about you all, but I think we're getting pretty close to wrapping up this art deconstruction nicely. On the number 7 slot, we have Fistopolaris Kenshiro by Blasboros. It's pretty obvious that it's a crossover between Fist of the North Star and Warhammer 40,000, which those are two subjects I have to, like, I want to say fanatically, I want to say agnostically. Well, I don't think that's a better word either. But I digress. Today, we're looking at the main hero, at least that's what I'm thinking, Kenshiro, who is already honking badass as it is, which already makes me thankful that he's on the Imperium side and not worshipping Korn or Slanesh or any of them. But if you take a closer look at it, you could see Kenshiro's stats. So if he was ever implemented into the actual Warhammer 40,000 board game, he would be one OP unit. At least that's what I'm thinking of it. I mean, you interpret it as you will. Tell me your opinion in the comment section below. But personally, I do not want to be on the receiving end of Kenshiro, because I've seen Hokuto no Ken, and trust me, I do not want to be on the receiving end. No, sir. Coming in at number 8, we have The Evolution of Vegeta by The Chamber. As you can clearly see, it's a piece based on the evolution of Prince Vegeta throughout the series of Dragon Ball Z. From his childhood all the way to Super Saiyan God... Super Saiyan? I think that's how it's said. Anyway, okay, I just need to address something right quick. I can't get over the fact that Majin Vegeta is so unbearably creepy. I mean, it's something about the black rings around his eyes. I just don't know what it is, but it's creeping the fuck out of me. Apart from that, it all looks well pieced together. Because in the lower right, you got young Prince Vegeta. Or, did I say lower right? I mean lower left. In the center, we got standard Vegeta. In the lower right, we got some kind of mixed up coloring, but oh well. We got Super Saiyan Vegeta. We got Super Saiyan Majin Vegeta in the upper right. In the top, we got Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. And in the very background, we got Grade 8 Vegeta. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think about the evolution of Vegeta. Personally, when he was first introduced in Dragon Ball Z, I thought he was a Grade A dick. I mean, I personally didn't like him. Of course, that's what Saiyans are supposed to be. They're supposed to be Grade A dicks. But, yeah. But, over the years, I've grown to appreciate his character because he took part in Goku's growth. So I can't personally take that away from him. Albeit, it's just so he can one day surpass Goku and, I don't know, maybe one day destroy him. But that's just my opinion. You tell me what you think. Coming in at number 9, we have Tex vs. Megameta by Zombie13. This is easily one of my favorite pieces because it's on Red vs. Blue. What's not to like? But more specifically, it's on the big battle towards the end of Season 9 of Red vs. Blue. The one between Tex and Meta. Or if you want to get really technical about it, Freelancer Agent Texas and Freelancer Agent Maine. I could go on a rant about these two's history, but I don't want to waste your all's time. The reason why I like this piece so much is because it looks more traditional as compared to number 8's more digital feel. As you can see the traditional brushstrokes, almost as if it was done completely with colored pencil. But I digress. This easily had to take the number 9 slot for a good wrap-up. And with that, we move on to number 10. Here we are, the grand finale. Number 10, The Reds and Blues by Cujo-Fan96. Another Red vs. Blue piece that I really wanted to touch on because it reflects the ending boss battle of Season 10, Episode 21. As compared to number 9, it has a more digital feel, which I don't mind. But it has all the reds and blues in the whole picture. To those who aren't familiar, I'll gladly name them off. There's Caboose on the left, Church, the hologram in front of him, Private Tucker with the energy sword, Freelancer Agent Washington, Freelancer Agent Carolina, Griff with the brute shot, or as he would call it, the Griff shot, Donut, Sarge, and Simmons. Out of all the characters in Red vs. Blue, I personally like Caboose because, well, the guy makes me laugh. But this piece I really wanted to touch on because it deserved a number 10 slot. But mostly because it wrapped up the Red vs. Blue season number 10 in a very big way. So with that, I would call this art deconstruction done. And that's the art deconstruction. This was a project I really wanted to do in a very long time. But ever since I couldn't get my channel verified, I couldn't get a upload in more than 15 minutes. So you know how badly that got me down. So with that being said, I showed you my input on the art, so I want you all to tell me your input. And with that, I want you to critique one of my pieces. Here you go. I really wanted to show you all this piece, but I never really got around to doing it. This is an Arborkite warrior. It was supposed to be a bonus in one of my older comics that I was working on back in high school. The irony of it is, I came up with these guys in a dream, quite literal. I literally dreamt of these guys, and I thought, hey, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. So the first thing I thought of was a warrior of fruit that I could put into concept. And that is what I came up with. So feel free to ask any questions about this piece in the comment section below. But on that note, I'll see you guys later.